A few years ago, I walked away from over 20 years as a creative director for digital ad agencies like Gray, Saatchi and Saatchi, Havas. I worked on the biggest accounts in the world, from Citibank to Hershey's Chocolate to Apple and AT&T. Honestly, I was lost. I didn't know what to do, and my personal life was also in shambles, and I was heartbroken. My COVID wedding didn't happen. Yep, I was one of those women. And my soon to be ex fiance asked me to leave the Caribbean island where we were living. I didn't know where I belonged anymore. My personal life and my work life were in shambles. I had no clarity, no energy, and no idea of how to move forward. I had to rebuild my life and my income from the ground up. But it was in that process that I discovered the tools and the mindset shifts that changed everything for me. I found a path from busy and sort of fine to focused and on fire. Maybe you're in that messy middle right now. Maybe you're successful on paper, but inside you're feeling exhausted, stuck, and like your life isn't yours anymore. Maybe you're hustling and you're delivering, but you're not actually happy. And you're also probably wondering, is this all there is? Based on what I'm sharing, I hope you can see that I didn't become a pivot coach by accident. So I want you to imagine the opposite scenario. Imagine waking up clear, excited, and hopeful. Imagine that you're making more money than you thought possible, that your career actually feels exciting again, and that you're living in a way that feels like you, not just what's expected of you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jen Nash, and I'm the coach you hire when life throws you a curveball or a couple. And you just know that you have more ambition, more determination, and more resourcefulness in you. You just don't know how to leverage it. If that messy middle is feeling just a little too real to you right now, it might be worth exploring what's possible together. Like Sarah, who worked with me for 10 months and increased her salary by 2.5 times. Or Kelly, who came to me after the worst year of her life. We're talking divorce and financial freefall. And within 14 months, she had the best year of her life, even being featured in magazines and on television. And then there's Jessica. Jessica makes close to $500,000 a year at work, but she really didn't like most of her life. Now, she's rebuilding joy and freedom back into her world across the board. If you're ready to pivot forward, to feel aligned, confident, and excited about what's ahead, I'd love to connect with you. When we speak, we'll talk about where you're at, what's possible, and how to get there faster. Because the truth is, you don't need to figure this out all alone.